Now I know what you're thinking, and no, I'm not just showing you me doing my laundry. Well, I am, but the reason being is obviously I've never done this before. I only know what to do from things that I've seen on the internet, stuff that I've read, people have told me. So if there's anything I'm missing, anything I'm doing wrong, please give me your input, let me know. Let me know if there's things you do differently or you would do differently. Obviously I washed my clothes in the laundry detergent, the scent laundry detergent. I used the dry sheets and I put it all in a scent proof bag. I still have to go upstairs and wash with the body wash, and I also have the deodorant as well. No, Dead and Downwind don't sponsor me. It's just what they had at the local Walmart. So on top of that, next thing I have to do is pack a little bag with me with some stuff. I'll show you what I'm gonna put in there. If there's anything you guys would bring or you think I don't really need that, let me know as well. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm nervous and I'm excited, but it should be a good day. I woke up this morning, it's sunny, it's cold, there's a decent wind, and the wind is blowing to the southwest, which is what I think personally I need for my stand. But obviously when I get out there I'll show you, and if you think maybe that's not the right wind for me, then let me know. Give me some tips in the comment, give me some advice, and yeah, hopefully we'll see some deer. Hopefully. So yeah, first things first, let's take a look at stuff I'm going to be putting in my little backpack. Safety harness. Now, the safety harness that came with my tree stand was okay, but it was kind of a hassle to get on. It didn't have the clips and stuff like this. It was all loops and tension straps, so I went with this. Figured it'd just be easier, save me a bunch of time rather than fiddling with a tricky harness when I get out there. But in the actual backpack itself, I'm gonna have skinning knife. I have a bunch of knives already, but that little knife is the only thing I've ever seen on Amazon that had 5-star reviews from everyone all the way around. I think it had like 750 reviews on Amazon, and every single one gave it 5 stars. So I was like, gonna give it a try. Have to, it wasn't that expensive. So obviously most important, got my tags, got some paracord, got some scent things, I don't know if they're any good, zip ties, got some hooks for my bow. This is my old camera which I'm actually going to be filming on, and I'll explain why. And then I got some rubber gloves. Yeah, this is my old camera which I first started filming on, but for outdoor stuff the wind noise was so bad on it. But I tried to sell it and no one wanted it. I kept getting scam emails about it, so I took it off. And I figured it'd be good because I couldn't get one of those articulating camera arms. They were everywhere I looked, they'd sold out. So I figured rather than taking this big camera with the tripod up in the tree stand with me, I'll take that up with me and it'll be much easier. So I apologize if the wind noise on it is terrible, but it's going to be much easier than trying to lug this big camera and hold it. But yeah, that's it. That's what I'm taking with me so far. Like I say, let me know if there's anything else I need. I'm going to put some snacks in there. I've got some natural smelling snacks, which I don't know. I read that on a forum, so I've got like just some plain nuts, trail mix stuff. And that's it. Obviously my bow and my arrows, and we'll be good to go. So I'm just driving on my way out to the place where I'm going to be hunting. Now my bow tag is for a deer of either sex, so I can hunt bucks and does. I mean, if a nice doe comes along, there's no reason why I wouldn't harvest it, I don't think. I mean, honestly, the main thing is food. I'm actually hunting at my in-laws' property, and I've said to them, well, we've agreed that any meat that we get we'll all share between everyone, which is fine by me. I think that's fair. But the thing is, I'm the only one with a bow tag. I'm the only one who can bow hunt. So I'm the only person who could legally take a doe in the bow season, you know what I mean? And I have a buck tag, a regular season buck tag, and all of those guys have a regular season buck tag. So, I mean, realistically, I don't think it would be that bad to harvest the doe. Considering I've had a trail cam out here for, God, a good couple of months now, and to this point I've only seen 2 shooter bucks but they're only probably about 2 years old, I think. And then there's 2 yearling bucks, 2 very young bucks. But I mean, I see does everywhere. I've seen, like, I've got one picture on my camera of, like, there's a tractor out in front. I've got one picture on my camera where there's literally just like does. There's probably a group of like 8 or 9 of them that you can see in the camera. So there's plenty of them. Where this piece of property is, this is out in the farmland. So I mean, I think it has something like the most deer per square mile in the whole of the state, this area. I think it's something like 10 to 15 deer per square mile, which is loads. And this piece of property is in the southern zone, where I'll be bow hunting, like I say, in the farm fields. And my main goal is to be able to hunt and find deer in, sorry, I'm going around the tractor. Where was I? Yeah, so this piece of property is down in the southern zone, so the season opens later. The bow season here is almost like nearly 2 months long, so there's plenty of time. But my main goal is to be able to find deer and harvest deer up in the mountains in the northern zone, and their rifle season opens in about 3 weeks. So that's my main goal. Like, I would like to be able to harvest the deer for the freezer down here somewhere sooner rather than later, and that way I can spend more time focused on trying to hunt the big woods up north. That's what I would like to do. That's my main objective. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. I'm starting to get like a little nervous, a little excited. So should be a good day. I've already seen a couple guys at the side of the road parking up. I just saw one guy getting changed into his camo gear. So there's a few people out. Okay, as you can see, I made it to my destination, and up there is where we're going. I think, yeah, over here there's a meadow, and along that tree line edge is where my tree stand is, so we're going to get changed. We're going to head up there. So it was a bust, didn't see anything. Well, in fact, when I go squirrel hunting, I see squirrels. When I go duck hunting, I see ducks. When I go deer hunting, I see ducks and squirrels, but no deer. But just as I was cursing deer hunting, how I never see any deer, all the way across the other side of the meadow, about 200 yards away, out came a doe, grazing, a nice doe actually. So that sort of got me a bit more fired up. That was probably half an hour to go before shooting light finished, but she didn't come anywhere near me and I didn't see anything else. But it was encouraging, at least anyway, to see something. My wind was all wrong though. My wind was all wrong. Straight out of my stand over that field was supposed to be south, and then down the hill towards the truck was west. and everything I'd seen said the wind's going to be blowing southwest, which is kind of exactly what I wanted. And I get there and it's just blowing complete opposite. It's going northeast, so that's no good. So yeah, we'll see. I'll try a different stand next time, probably leave it a couple days, try a different stand and see what happens. Come here. What on earth even is that? Someone's tuned up his lawnmower to fly down the street. Give me strength. What are you doing? Anyway. This is why I don't record videos at my house. But there's also like a bunch of people inside the house right now as well making noise. But I wasn't going to originally. Mate, what are you doing? I have no idea what that is. I can almost guarantee as soon as I start talking again, he's gonna start. Anyway, it never fails. Every time I try and make a video at my house in my back garden, it's like all of a sudden there's a little bell that goes off in everyone's house, and it's like ding 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 ding. Everyone start your lawnmowers, power tools, children screaming, dogs barking, let's go go go. But yeah. So I wasn't sure what I was going to do with the footage of this video, if I was going to wait and collate it all together, but then I realised like there's no point in me collating a bunch of hunts together and then showing me getting a deer all in one video when I clearly want to ask for your guys' help. So you guys saw what was going on. Let me know what you think I need to do. Obviously I think my wind was a problem. I know it was a problem because I assumed that the deer would probably come from behind me and cross it. Now my own dog started. Well, yeah, I assume that. Get over it. Leave it. Come here. Blue. Come over here. Blue. Come here. Thank you. Sit. Stay. But yeah, I assumed in the location I was in that all the deer would come. Well, the trail shows. The trail shows that the deer will come from behind me from the bedding area out to the paddock. So the northeast wind probably wasn't what I needed, or the exact opposite of what I needed, even though the weather said it would all be blowing southwest. But so what I'm gonna do is, there seems to be a cold front coming in next week, Thursday and Friday. It should be about 10 degrees cooler, and then Saturday morning it should be back to normal. So I'm thinking, from what I'm reading, what on earth? I'm thinking from what I'm reading, or what I've read, is that the morning after a cold front, once the temperature stabilizes, so that would be Saturday morning, which would be perfect. So I'll probably go out and try that. But let me know in the comments, let me know what you think. Like I say, any help, any tips will be appreciated, and stay tuned for the next episode.